Good afternoon. We are live at Augsburg for a scrimmage. We have Edina White taking on East Metro Stars today. I think I have Ephraim Berman on the call and Mr. Chris Dorsey will be joining us. We have about 2 minutes of warm up and we'll get rolling.
Super Bowl Sunday.
We're on.
Good afternoon, Hornet Nation. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. It is Super Bowl Sunday, and we should be at home preparing the nachos, the guac, the French onion dip, the 7-layer dip, the deviled eggs, the cocktail weenies and barbecue sauce. So much work to be done for the big game, but no, we're here. We're here to watch Edina PWB1 White Hockey, where today we'll be taking on the East Metro All-Stars. And on the call today is the one and only Ephraim Berman.
Am I doing the call or are you doing the call?
I think you are.
I'm doing the call. Let's do this. We're glass front. We're between the glass.
There is no bleachers at this facility, so we are a height disadvantage here. Might make a call challenging. And not only that, but the other team has like the inverse color of what we have. So to add to the confusion.
So in our big human report, is everybody big or are we just lower to the ground, Chris?
Okay. Yes, it is deceptive. And we got, this is really interesting. It's going to be hard to tell them apart.
Well, we are wearing our greens for those of you at home, not our whites. The logo, also an E, not that dissimilar to ours. Minneapolis comes away with the puck. Come down the right-hand side. Try to push it outside on Prang. Prang keeps them out there. They roll it through the crease, nobody home, and Sandberg's going to have a moment. We have a couple girls playing on this other team, so we'll do our best to pronoun ourselves appropriately, depending on who's coming in on whom. And here goes Henry. Sigstad looks for a draw pass over to Sandberg, who loses the handle. I thought he was going to wind up for a Sandberg sauce, but we didn't see that. Over to Prang. Prang gets it in. It looks like we've got a very small, narrow neutral zone here, Chris. But thankfully the referee kept that in our zone for a moment. And here comes, how do we pronounce them? Is this the Minneapolis East All-Stars? What's the?
East Metro All-Stars, I think.
East Metro All-Stars. Good play to Sigstad. Gets it over to Sprague. Good chip pass over to Olsen. Olsen tries to go 5-hole. Nice save by the sprawling goaltender for the East All-Stars. Here they come back the other way. Good step up there by House. House stays onside. He winds up, fires. Misses the far side, and Lundqvist is going to try and keep that in the zone. Good job, he does. He also puts the forechecking winger on his belly, and now Gorski's got it on his backhand. Looks to float it through the crease. Goes off the skate of the defender, now into the far corner. Puck comes to the blue line, and Hausitzer picked up there quickly by the goaltender.
All the action down in the East Metro zone.
So cozy back here.
And I think you're right. The neutral zone, maybe it's just our vantage point, but it looks really skinny.
I mean, if we can, I don't know if you can get this on film, but like, I think about 2/3. I know I've been drinking a little bit more beer recently, but
It's like a non-regulation NHL rink. It's like the old Boston Garden.
I'm just disappointed they took away the chain link fence. I thought maybe we get some of that in here.
Yeah, we're packed in here. This rink is just shoehorned in.
Edina says the puck on back to House. Good low shot, tipped, and just goes wide. Good tip there by Gorski. Great shot by House. Keeping it low on the ice for a tip. That one's flipped into the zone by Lundqvist. 46 for the Minneapolis East All-Stars. Gets it. Beckham looks, rolls it behind the net. House spanks his stick on the ice in disapproval. And the East All-Stars put up the sideboards. Good forecheck there. I think it's by Smith. They bang away at the blue line, but it stays in the zone. Good job by Lundqvist, and he kicks it over to Sprague. Sprague harassed there for a moment. Puck goes through the crease, and now House winds, fires! Knuckle puck, rebound available, nobody home for Edina. East All-Stars go the other way. They flip it the length of the ice. Kelly knocks it down conveniently. Now the East All-Stars, and a good stand-up save there by Ryder Rose, who puts it into the far corner. I have no clue what's happening in that far corner, so we're going to make it up, Chris. Good cross-ice pass there. Lundqvist still on the ice. He should go for a change. Gets it over to Dorsey. Dorsey has his pocket pick, though. That change, inopportune. I don't know what announcer would suggest he should have gone for a change. And now they go hard into the boards, and here comes Prang up the other side. Bancroft tries to float it to the middle, loses the handle. Good job by Prang to protect it, but the East All-Stars keep it in the zone, and now Prang comes up the middle. He's got Kelly, who gets half a step ahead, and that'll be offside. Chris, what are you seeing?
I'm seeing a huge goalie for their team. Very big, takes up a lot of space in the net, but look at our goalie. He's also very big. Where has Ryder been for like 4 weeks? I feel like he hasn't been here.
He was sick.
Oh, he was. Okay.
He was sick.
Well, that explains it.
That would explain it. Spinorama move by 45. He holds onto it, and he comes down the left-hand side. Winds, fires, short side, kicked out by Rose. Puck goes behind the net. Hughes stands up to him. That puck floats behind the net, and Bancroft there to pick it up. Chips it off. Nobody home at the point, though, as that's where Bancroft normally is. And now Prang is on it. Prang stops, cuts back the other way, gets over to Hughes. Looks like we've got different defensive pairings today. We're not seeing the Prang and Banks combo we traditionally see. Dorsey, good job holding on to the puck. Goes from his stick to his skate back to his stick. There's a referee who's taller than I am and therefore blinding me. Puck goes around the boards. Good step up there by Prang. Chips it behind the net. Nobody home for Edina. But the other E team, the East All-Stars, keeps it in. They jostle for the puck and bring it back to the blue line. Bancroft there covering, and he floats it across the ice. Nobody home for either team as the East All-Stars and Edina both going for a change at the same time. Rolled in behind the net. Rose leaves it for Hughes. Hughes to Prang. Prang goes dangerously across his crease. I think that was a pass, but it was intercepted there by Rose, who puts it into the corner. 8:40 left to go here in the first. Not much of much so far. Now we see a shot from the point. That rolls dangerously towards Ryder Rose, and he gloves it for a whistle.
Yeah, I would say we've had the advantage so far. A couple of shots on net, but a little more puck movement. It's interesting. At this ground level vantage point, the game is a lot faster.
1-0 Stars fans for the loudest cheer. Sandberg goes up the far side over to Olsen. Olsen chips it in deep, puts on the brakes, Holds onto it, tries to roll it back to the point. Sigstad now goes over to Banks. Banks goes down low over to Olsen. Good defensive play there by 37 to hold it to the boards. 52 comes out behind and rings it around. Good job by Banks. Good tip opportunity. All received by Olsen. Tried to go forehand. So I think we're going to have some stop and go opportunities with this goalie. He has a very narrow butterfly and doesn't move very well laterally. We'll see if we can take advantage. Lundqvist holding the line as he does. Shot to an unexpected goalie, but floats behind the net. Kept there by Banks, who beats 83 to the puck, and now it squirts out, and 3 different Edina players come back to where that black disc remains. Over to Sandberg. Sandberg has 5 different East All-Stars pushed around him. They take the puck, and they try and move it up the middle. Good pass over to 67. 67 cuts wide. Banks keeps him there. 67 holds the puck, tries to bring it back. Good job there by Wyatt Smith once, and now twice he carries it out of the zone. He cuts the middle and unintentionally leaves it to Gorski, who unintentionally gets it back to Smith. Smith and now Gorski keep it deep in the zone, and the East All-Stars forced to regroup. Defender for the East All-Stars goes back, gets it to Hughes. Hughes to House. House, good pass to Gorski, just outside his reach. It looks like we're going to have icing waved off. Good call there by the lead ref to nullify that icing. East All-Stars strip Wyatt Smith of the puck, and they come back hard down the right-hand side. They look to the middle, rolls it gently towards the net, kicked aside there by House. He stays with it. Now comes back to the point. Shot opportunity upstairs, tipped. Rebound goes into the corner. House puts it behind his back over to Smith. Smith takes his time, rolls it to House. Good heads-up play. He's got room on the boards. He goes up the middle over to Gorski. Gorski to Sprague. Sprague getting pressure there. Stop. Gets it to Gorski. Gorski looks for a through pass. Slides over to Smith, who goes wraparound opportunity. It's available. Still free. Banged in by Gorski.
Oh, yeah. Did you see that? You know, I just noticed something. None of their numbers are below 40. I wonder if they got like a deal on their jerseys or something.
Great play there by Edina, moving the puck behind the net. And Gorski going hard to bang that home. Good patience there by Smith on the wraparound. Didn't try to make much out of nothing. And we are up 1-0 here with 6:05 left to go in the first. Face-off comes back. East All-Star defender. She turns behind her net. Very calm under pressure. She chips it up to her winger. And Kelly, though, breaks that up and forces the pass over to Prang. And now Prang and Banks are back together. Prang wheels behind. Good pass over to Banks. Goes off his backhand. He's going to go up the wall, but there are 3 Stars players. Smart play over to Dorsey. Dorsey leads it to Bancroft. Good heads-up pass. We haven't seen this kind of passing in quite a while from Edina. Banks lost it in the door, but steps out of the corner. Wines fires. Good save. Good positional save by the East All-Star goalie as Banks used the door to his benefit and stepped away from 2 defenders.
Yeah, that was a nifty little move by Bancroft. Just wheeling around the corner, getting into that slot area and taking a quick shot.
A little nifty-50. Dorsey on the draw. Refs giving them some instructions, using visual cues. Quick shot there by Kelly. That gets deflected wide. This puck comes back towards the point. House tries to hold the line. Good job, but supported by Lundqvist once. Now we got a bit of a 3-on-1. Good back check there by Kelly. Gets a stick in the way, and that shot floats over the net. it's full contact back here. Oh, speaking of contact, House puts his man on the ground, and he's going to go for 2. He leans into 34 with his shoulder, and that's going to cost us 2. 3-0 now for the East All-Star parentals, as they are echoing their pleasure and displeasure, depending on how the game is going, loudly for the referees and all the fans to hear. I think Ernie Rose is trying to break out of the arena.
He's trying to escape.
Seen enough.
A jailbreak.
He needs to leave. East All-Stars bring the puck back to the top of the circle. Quick shot. Puck lies there, and it squirts through Ryder Rose to make this a 1-all game. Whoop Favel, apparently. Is it Whoop Favel? Did I pronounce it right? Luke Pavel with the goal. I like it.
Yeah, it looked like Ryder had the save there, and it just must have just snuck between his pads. He tried to lay on his back, and it still snuck in.
We're gonna have to see how that happened. I'm not quite sure. Oh, all right. We're getting some reports that it rolled over his right shoulder. Henry Sigstad chips it ahead, chipped in deep, and Hughes goes back to get it. D to D, he gets over to Prang. Prang over to good pass to Stefan Sandberg. Stefan tried to cut through. Nice defensive play there by 45 and 67. Had a strong game so far. Comes down the right wing, chipped wide. Good play there by Rose to put it into the corner. Using his paddle to his advantage. Good pass by Olsen over to Sandberg. Sandberg fights off the check and holds on to the puck. Brings it back to Prang, who gets it up to the blue line, but no farther. Now it comes over to Sigstad. Sigstad, good lead pass just outside the reach of Olsen. That will go for icing, and we'll have a face-off back in the Edina zone.
Yeah, well, it's Sunday. It's Super Bowl Sunday. And the boys might be distracted, thinking about their parlays versus the game. So that's their line.
Oh,
But there's no numbers.
there are no numbers. All right, well, we're going to...
We've been given the lineup for East Metro, but we don't know their numbers and how they correspond to the name. So this is a learning process.
Edina puts the puck around their boards. Comes back to the point. Shot. Good shot there. Tipped. Oh, just wide. I'm going to assume that's Kaylee Sachs. Is 46 Kaylee Sachs?
No.
Is 46 Kaylee Sachs?
Nope.
Is 46 Kaylee Sachs? We're trying to figure out who's who. Puck comes back to the point. They jostle for it hard. Gorski goes down. Puck gets chipped in behind the boards. Good job by Wyatt Smith to create space. They've got room in front in Sprague. Put it back in the corner for Gorski. Banks steps down low. Pass is available. Good defensive play there by 37 to get into the far corner. Edina and Lundqvist specifically holds the puck in neutral ice, gets it back towards the East All-Star line, and now Banks retreats into his own zone. Gets it from his skate over to his stick, goes up to Sprague, who cautiously tips it into the zone, and he and Smith go for a change. They bring it back to the point, and now they skate with it is 13. Ooh, Kelly gets a stick underneath the skates of 13, and that's going to cost them 90 seconds in the sin bin.
Yeah, as it turns out, 46 is Megan Packer, who, just as an aside, her dad, Ed, former colleague of mine.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's like a family reunion.
It's a small world here on Super Bowl Sunday.
Martison. All right. Face off. Back to the point. Shot. Looked like that was either a wide shot intentionally or just missed it. Now it comes back to the point again. Good job there by Bancroft to get his stick and deflect it out to neutral zone. 45. And his multicolored tape gets it off the wall to 67. 67, one of the stronger skaters here for the East All-Stars. He's going to see the puck come back towards him. He takes it on his forehand, looks to the middle. Good job there by Dorsey to hold him to the outside. They roll over to 72. House gets a stick on it, and he rolls at the corner. Bodies go flying in the shape of Hughes and number something for East All-Stars. East All-Stars bring it back to the point. They wind, they fire. That shot goes wide by a country mile. East All-Stars bring it back to the point. Good pass in front, quick shot. And Ryder Rose up to the task. He deflects that into the corner. Now it comes back. Oh, good leave. Good pressure there by Bancroft as the East All-Stars moved it back to the point with careful precision. Now they go to the far point. Dorsey in the shooting lane. That one makes it through, though. Good positional save by Rose. East All-Stars taking advantage of this power play to get some good shooting opportunities. Now it's chipped up to Dorsey, and he leads the rush. It's a 1-on-3. It's not how we mark it up, but now they're going after it, and Bancroft curls back as Dorsey puts pressure. Dorsey gives him some space, and he forces him to the other side. Stays with him, and that should be offside. No, they stay onside. Good play by the East All-Stars. They cut across the crease. Good stick there by Banks. Banks now puts it up to the blue line. Goes behind the net. Must have hit someone in that blind corner of ours. Banks unintentionally gets it over to Dorsey. Dorsey rolls it up the middle. And here comes Megan. I forget her last name. Megan winds, fires, tips off the stick to Banks, and it goes into the corner. Now Prang. A very aggressive forecheck. Doesn't lead to much for the East All-Stars, and here goes Olsen. He gets over to Sandberg. Sandberg winds, fires, good low shot. Great shot by Sandberg, and a second baseman pickup there by the goalie.
Yeah, it was just interesting. It was the scoop play, and it's not the first time it's been done.
A little right to left shuffle. We'll take that. We need a little bat hop for it to roll out into right field and causes a goal, but 6 that on the draw. 4-0 Parents. 5-0 Parents. Face-off tied up in the ref's legs for a moment. Now it comes back to Banks, who winds. Oh, and an unsuspecting goalie makes a great leg save. Now it comes back to the point. This time it's Prang as Banks and Prang switch direction. That one's tipped just wide. Good job by Olsen. Sigstad fights for the puck in the corner, but East All-Stars come away with it. Number 27 comes harder down the right wing with 7 seconds left to go. 5, 4, and 3. If Prang can hold it here in the corner, we should hear the siren before anything major happens, and there she goes.
Yeah, so after an early period dominating performance, East Metro has come alive, and they're bringing it both ways now. That goalie, he's got kind of an all-over style, kind of a Dominic Hasek kind of just keep it out of the net. I don't know how you do it, but you do it style.
Sometimes the more out of position you are, the better the save looks.
Right, just keeps those shooters guessing. Anyway, we're all knotted up at once.
So, Chris, any Super Bowl excitement on the agenda for you later today?
You know, we're just going to take it back to the command center and plop ourselves down on the couch and just take it all in. The pageantry, those commercials, the most likely not exciting game. But, honestly, I have no dog in the fight on this one. I don't care who wins. It's just 2 great quarterbacks.
So it's all about Rihanna, is that what you're saying? You're looking for an amazing halftime show? Is that what the plan is back at the Dorsey household?
We usually host people, but this time around, we're just going to fly solo and just soak it all in.
The game does look a lot bigger from down here.
It does.
I think we need a between the glass segment.
Oh.
I think we might to throw that in. Let's go, boys! I don't often get to hit the glass.
I'm torn. I'm trying to. Is it more exciting to be down here or up above? I don't know. They're just different.
I'm waiting for the guys to realize that if they score a goal, they can actually jump into the camera.
Yes. Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
House staples his man to the boards. The man, using a staple remover, evades House's checking. The puck rolls to the high crease. Nobody home for either team. The puck goes back to the corner. 83 tries to move away from the battle of 2 different Edina players in 17 and 12. Gorski chips it over to Sprague. Sprague gets over to House. House, oh, good pass over to Smith. Smith comes down wide. He winds, fires, goes upstairs, and Snaggerud is the goaltender. Down on his knees, but easily catching that with the left-hand trapper. Mr. Bancroft is getting his steps in, doing laps. Looks like Dorsey's out there on the draw. Bancroft playing in the high slot, and Kelly on his right wing. Back there with, are we missing a defenseman?
What's that?
Are we missing a defenseman?
I don't think Misselt's here today.
Misselt is the missing defenseman. Quick shot! Rebound available. Good shot there by Dorsey. Misselt is the missing defenseman. That would lead to the inconsistent pairings. Good job by Prang to get back over to the open wing, and they chip it back to the East All-Star blue line. They go D to D, and then D to D again. Now up to neutralize. Good chip pass. A little give and or go. 72 chooses to hold on to it. Rolls it behind the net. Hughes should get there first, but he's going to be pressured. He goes back the other way to Prang. Nice play, and looks like the East All-Star is going to go get to the penalty box. Ryder unaware of the situation, as is Hughes, that the puck was coming his direction, and Edina will go to the power play for the first time of the evening.
I didn't actually see the infraction. What was it?
There was a collision behind the net. Our guy went down. Their guy went to the box. It's a little bit of a soft call. It was a generous call.
You get distracted here at ice level because there's constantly people walking behind you and getting in our cords. And
You're just too friendly.
I'm going to see if next period we can switch to the other rink.
Sigstad on the draw. Gorski back on D. But all for naught as the East All-Stars win the faceoff. Good pressure there by Smith. Edina comes away with it for a moment. Sigstad gets underneath, tries to roll the front. Puck comes back to the point. Gorski gets over to Banks. Banks winds, fires, upstairs. Good shot. He had the upstairs corners available, but it floated to the middle and snagged by the goalie.
Yeah, Dominic back there between the pipes, he has this snapping motion. Just like a baseball player.
Sigstad has the puck roll back to Banks. Banks getting abused there, but holds on to the puck. It stays in. Good job by Gorski supporting Banks, and now it's in the corner. Banks comes in down low like a bat out of hell, gets it in front, rolls slowly to the net, and Sigstad unable to get enough lumber on it to drive it home.
Nice heads-up play by Banks just to dash into the corner there and get that puck and center it out.
Very, very hockey aware. I like it. So for these of you watching at home, first playoff game will be next Sunday, 10 to 4 p.m. Central Time. We're still waiting to figure out one of the opponents. It'll be Minnetonka Black against either Prior Lake Gold, Chaska Gold, or Waconia, depending on how today's game finishes up. In the meantime, here comes the East All-Stars. They try and beat Prang wide, realize that's not going to happen. They cut back to the middle, realize that doesn't work, and Prang gets at the blue line, not farther. Shot into the legs of Lundqvist. Lundqvist goes around, he's got Bancroft. Bancroft heads up, chips it up the wall to Dorsey. Not exactly the playoff or power play breakout you're looking for, but Dorsey has it in the corner. Dorsey leaves it behind the net over to Sprague. Sprague floats it over to Bancroft. Bancroft brings it back to Prang. Prang winds, fires off the shin guards, right to Lundqvist. Lundqvist winds, fires, feigns! And now the East All-Stars come back the other way. Penalty has ended. And here come the East All-Stars. Backhand upstairs, and they make it 2-1 as they float it over Ryder's right shoulder.
Tough turnover there. And East Metro took advantage of that opportunity to, just as the penalty expired, just to drive in on net, and a beautiful backhand shot over Ryder's shoulder.
So the way the playoffs work is our boys will be a wild card team. They need to win the first game. The first game is win or go home. So should they win, they move on to the double eliminations. We'll come back to this in a second, as the East All-Stars are putting out pressure deep in the zone. I have no clue what's happening, but it comes back to the point. Wine fired and snagged by Ryder Rose. So the first game will be a win or go home game. So Edina will have to win against either the Black or Chaskachan or Waconia winner. In that game, the winner will go on to play the other Edina team at the beginning of the double elimination game. I will save you all the bracketology that goes on. Know that it is confusing and complex, but if you keep winning, you will do well. And when you lose, you will do poorly. Puck comes into the zone for Edina. They unable to hold the zone, though. Good cross-ice pass there for the East All-Stars, and they cut through the middle. Good dipsy-doodle move, shot into the middle, and bodied down, and then gloved by Ryder Rose to keep this a 2-1 hockey game with 9 minutes and 17 left to go here in the second period.
Yeah, that number 67, he's quick. We've seen a number of rushes today by that guy making his case.
Edina loses the draw. 37 gets it back at the point. Good play there by Sprague. Can he split the D? He puts it ahead. He's stick checked away. Oh, good play there by, I believe, Megan the Stallion as she puts it into the corner. Great play. They jostle for it up the boards. Goes behind the net. She rolls it up the boards. A good heads up play. And now, oh, good job by Wyatt Smith to strip the pocket. But they float it out, and now we've got a one-on-one. 39 steps around Prang. No, he doesn't. Prang puts it behind the net, and Banks is going to have to get on his horse. They bang for it in the corners. Bodies go flying. Teeth are askew. Good move by 67, and then he fanned on the shot. He stepped in when no one thought he could, but then he lost the angle. Amazingly, he also stepped on the puck and gave himself a 360 unexpectedly. Good job there by Banks to hold the puck and the player out of the crease, and now Prang has it. He rolls it cautiously over to Smith. Smith goes cross ice and it bounces over the stick of Gorski. Too bad. Well, East All-Stars fumble it in their skates. Gorski providing support. Now they go for the change. Good play. Got it in deep. Go for the change with Smith trying to continue to put pressure. Now fresh off the bench is Dorsey. Dorsey bounces around off one defender and now two. He's taken down by Megan the Stallion, and now the puck comes back to Prang. Prang steps around the forechecking winger, then he leaves it for House, who picks it up sadly on his backhand. He leaves it for the East All-Star team, and they rip it down the ice for an icing call, and we'll have a face-off deep in the East All-Star zone.
A little momentum there, but in general, we're finding in the second period that Edina is playing on its heels. We're going to have to kick it into a higher gear to get something happening here.
Can we just acknowledge how good our camera work is here at ice level? Like, this is pretty remarkable.
Well, our camera guy, he's got not only a real good feel and really a good sense of how to explore the space.
Here come these Metro All-Stars. They shoot upstairs. Oh, good save. Rebound still available. Everyone and their mother down in front of the crease, and Dorsey able to get it away. Good job by the East Metro All-Stars to continue putting pressure on this Edina team. That should be offside, but it's not, and the East Metro All-Stars chip it in deep, and House goes back to collect it. House turns it over, and the East Metro All-Stars come back the other way. Good job by Bancroft. And now House on it. Lundqvist over to Bancroft outside his reach, kept in for a moment, but then 48 sees it roll off her stick and deep into the East Metro All-Star zone. Chip forward onto the blade of House. House looks, gets it off the stick of Dorsey, and now he collects it. 3-on-2. No, 3-on-3. Their defender was hiding in the corner. Now Kelly shoots. Oh, low shot. 5-hole available, but the right leg stopped it. Comes back to Lundqvist. Shot, tip, deflected wide. Bancroft now on it. Good pressure here by Edina down low. Let's see if we can turn it into a scoring chance. Bancroft jostles with the defender. He rolls it down low over to Dorsey. Quick shot goes wide. Now over to House. House steps inside his player. Brings it back to the point where Kelly picks it up and puts it into the corner for Dorsey. Dorsey evades one check but runs into two other East Metro players. He's sat on. Good job by Bancroft. He gets it back to House. House hesitates, fires, rolls, tipped. Oh, just over the net. Good play there by Edina. Toe pick there by Bancroft, I believe. And now Dorsey has it behind the net. Edina turning up the intensity for sure. Let's see if we can turn it into some scoring chances. Kelly tries to hold the line, and now Lundqvist on it.
A trip.
We have a trip to
Who's it on?
Bancroft. Bancroft is going to the box. All right, face off deep in the Edina zone. That's going to nullify that energy moment for Edina.
Yeah, that was a good 2 minutes of Edina just banging away at it. Came up empty.
5 minutes 26 qui reste dans la deuxième période. 5 minutes 26 seconds left here in the second period. Face off goes back to Prang. Pranger stops, puts on the brakes, chips over to Sigstad. Past him though, and East Metro Star is able to keep it in. Hughes using his body as a shield, as all good Avengers do. It's fun to watch the battle between 72 and Sigstad in front if you're bored. Now the puck comes back to the point, shot! Snagged by Ryder Rose! I think he stopped more of the pass than a shot on that one, but the East Metro's player had a stick there waiting for a deflection. Sigstad on the draw. This comes back to the point though for the East Metro All-Stars. Shooting lane available, knocked down, available, and he takes it, kicked out by Rose. Now it's on the other defensive side. They roll it in down deep. Now to the high slot. Shot fired. Gloved again. Ryder's glove is getting a workout. Nice movement right to left to hold on to that disc.
Edina's going to have to take away that slot here. We got 53 seconds left in the penalty.
East Ultrars win the faceoff again. They go D to D for some open space. She winds, fires, low shot, stick to side, rebound. Oh, that went behind the net. I thought that squeaked in. Now it comes back to the near side point. Waiting, shooting off the skate there of Prang. Prang, patience, tries to bring it to the blue line, unable to get it out. East Metro All-Stars keep it in deep. They stop as they fake to go to the corner, and they lose the puck. Good job by Smith to go back to collect it. He tries to float it up the middle, loses the handle, and the East Metro All-Stars keep it in. They bring it back to the point. A little give and go action on the near side boards. Now they go to the far D. She winds, she fires, she shoots, misses the far post. East All-Stars using their points beautifully to stretch the Edina defenseman on this penalty kill. 5 seconds left to go. One last shot. Pranger throwing his body in front of it at all costs, and we're back even. Gorski comes flying off the bench as the fifth man and gets a stick down, intercepting that pass. Low shot available, still free. I thought the 5-hole was open. Rose shut it down. Puck comes back to the far point. Now they go to the sideboards. Good step up there by Smith, and now supported by Gorski. Chipped up from Sprague, who leaves it to Smith, and now to Gorski. Gorski's got many white jerseys in front of him. He rolls it deep, and Smith goes to put on pressure. Forces her to cut back the other way, and she does. Chips it over to the near side boards. And that cross ice pass finds a home. Good pressure there by Bancroft for a moment, but the East All-Stars dump it in deep. Little miscommunication there by Edina. Banks gets it after being left from Prang. And here comes Kelly. Wheels it over to Bancroft. Bancroft has got Gorski. Oh, he puts it just high on the sauce pass. Gorski gave him a great target there as he cut across the middle for all you kids watching at home. Open up that stick blade, give him somewhere to shoot. Now Lundqvist winds, fires off the midsection of number 59, and it goes into the corner. Good job by Dorsey and Kelly combined to hold that zone. Edina trying to use their forecheck to turn the tables in their direction, but East Metro All-Stars able to push it out. They lose it at the blue line, and Banks collects it. 65, putting pressure on Banks. He goes over, but kept in by 45. Around the boards they go. Bancroft waiting as the recipient. He looks up the middle and floats it over to Dorsey. Dorsey see it bounce off his stick, and the East Metro All-Stars content to roll it out to neutral ice. Lundqvist stays with it as he's pushed to the sideboards. Bancroft dunks it in deep, and we're inside 2 minutes to go here in the second period. East Metro All-Stars bring it back to the point, and House winds and fires. That goes off a stick. Bancroft goes to get it. Rolls it in front, nobody home. Now comes back to Lundqvist. He tries to get over to Banks. He does. That shot goes wide on the near side. Edina tries to get there first. It comes back towards Lundqvist. I believe we hold the zone. See if we can turn this into a scoring chance. Puck is loose on the side of the net, but the East Metro All-Stars come away with it. And this is all of a sudden a 2-on-2, and they happily dump it in deep. No icing. Banks is going to get pressured first from the backside, then 52 waiting on the near side boards. Good job by Bancroft to provide some support. Turnover down low. Puck is available in the slot. Lundqvist patiently goes up, goes off the body of Dorsey. Good pass there by Bancroft over to Sandberg. Sandberg lines, fires, good save.
Nice.
That's the shot we want to see from Sandberg. Good load shot. We have a lot of white jerseys, not a lot of green jerseys. 67 goes wide. Good play there by Sigstad. Keeps him on the outside. Much to the dismay of the fans, we have no tripping on the call. Quick shot there and gloved again.
Tremendous back and forth action here in the final minute.
Better scoring chances on their end, I might say. That's a good game. 30 seconds left to go here in the second. Puck comes back to 48. She winds, fires, knuckle puck. And Rose, I don't know what you would say there. Did he sort of like corral it? Was that a corralling?
He went around the puck to snag it.
The puck. Sixtad, this is a rinse and repeat. Comes back to 48. She winds, fired. This time a harder shot. This time a kicked out save. No corralling that time around. Hughes passes it to himself off the boards. Now it finds itself on the stick of House behind the net. House gets it over to Sandberg. Sandberg to Sixtad. Sixtad leaves it to Olsen. 2 seconds! And that'll do it for the period.
It's 5-1. It's 5-1 on fan loud calls now.
Did I get one?
Yeah, you got one.
I got one? All right. All right, we go to the third. I have no clue what time it is, but hopefully we'll play most of it.
Doctor.
Lap number 2.
Doctor. He hasn't made you shave that yet?
Uh-oh. You're boxing out the next boy. Are you going for walks? You want to come on to the broadcast? You can come on the broadcast. Here, bring a chair over so you can see.
Porter. I love the camera.
All right, pop it right over here. All right, do you want to talk about what you're... Throw me up here for a sec.
Do you want to mute?
Yeah. You want to film over here? All right, we've got a special guest here in the second intermission. You want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Porter.
And Porter, I believe one of your family members plays on the Edina team. Is that true?
Yes.
Who's your brother?
Ryder Rose.
Ryder Rose. I hear Ryder Rose plays goalie.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of how he's playing today?
Good.
Is he using his glove a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like when he catches the puck with his glove, or do you prefer when he kicks it out with his legs?
His glove.
His glove? Well, he's got lots of work on the glove. All right, Porter, we're going to watch the first play. You tell me what you see, all right?
Okay.
Looks like Edina gets the puck over to Banks. Banks gets it to Prang. Prang chips out nicely to Gorski. If they score a goal here, I want you to scream really loudly, all right? Gorski leaves it for Banks. Banks got lots of room, shoots. Oh! The wrong goalie made a glove save. What do you think? How do you think Edina moved the puck? Did they do good passing?
Yeah.
Yeah? If you were the coach, what would you tell them right now?
That's better passing.
That's better passing. I think that's really good coaching. I like it. Let's see. We got Gorski on the draw. He brings it back to Banks. Gets held up there on the half boards. Many jerseys. Porter, do you find that their jerseys look like our jerseys only backwards?
Yeah.
Here comes number 69. He banks it in deep and it goes behind the boards over to Prang. Ryder Rose watched the puck go behind his back, but there was no action this time in the Edina zone. Good cross-ice pass over to Gorski. Gorski toe drags. He's alone. There's 4 of them. There's 1 of us. And the puck goes into the corner. Now the puck comes up to Banks. Banks looks over to Prang, but he can't hold the handle, and it comes out into neutral ice. He floats it back to Banks. Banks turns, looks, gets over to Kelly, goes off his stick, and number 46 collects. She goes D to D, and now up into the Edina zone, and that should go for icing, and it's waved off. No icing on the call. Can you show me your wave off icing call? Give me a little hand motion on the side. That's what I like to see. Banks comes around the net, 15 and a half left to go. Good chip pass over to Dorsey. Dorsey comes up the middle. Oh, good job by Bancroft to stay onside. Dorsey loses the handle, but Bancroft there in support. Now Kelly gets it back to Dorsey. 34 comes back the other way. We might see a little action here on Ryder. Nope, Edina gets a turnover. All right, when they get a good shot on net, you're going to tell me what Ryder did right and what he did wrong, all right?
Okay.
Hopefully lots of stuff he did right. They battle for it in the corner. The corner known as the loud corner. There's a lot of yips going on. Now it comes back to House, who winds, fires. The good news is he got the goalie out of the net. The bad news is he was out of the net to try and find the puck. Now Lundqvist shoots. That's tipped down in front. by a non-high stick, and we're going to get a whistle anyway. All right, Porter, do you know why they blew the whistle? You can say no. Most people at home do not know. There was a shot, and the defenseman knocked it down out of the air, and if the puck stick is above your shoulders, they say, we're going to blow the whistle. They say, blow the whistle.
Oh.
Except the other fans don't think it was above his shoulders. But that's for a different time. Franger winds, fires, low shot, squeaks by the near side. Well, Porter, the good news is there's a lot of action in our zone. The bad news is there's not much to talk about your brother.
Yeah.
Frang goes D to D. Oh, that's a big hit! Bancroft put it on his backside, and Edina's going to go to the power play. John Bancroft is skating down the left-hand side. Number 37 thought it would be a better idea to introduce his shoulder to John Bancroft's chest, and he put him on the ice. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. Henry Sixstad's taking the face-off. I want you to say Henry Sixstad on the face-off. Does he win or lose, all right?
Henry Stigstad is on the face-off and he wins.
He wins it. Back to Gorski. Gorski creating space. He steps up, shoots. Oh, good glove save. And Gorski ends up on his backside. All right, we're going to do it again, all right? So Stigstad is 21.
Stigstad is on the draw and he loses.
He did lose it, but good news. Gorski holds the line. Wyatt Smith looking, goes cross ice, tipped down over to Sandberg. Can't get the handle on it. Puck goes into the corner. Puck rolls to the side of the net. Wyatt Smith on it. Tries to get in front, bangs off a stick. It's free in the low slot. Edina unable to get the handle. Banks finds himself in the corner, gets over to Smith. Smith shields his body, or the puck with his body. I always get that wrong. Now it comes back to Gorski. Gorski goes to Sandberg, runs, fires. Oh, yeah! Sandberg sauce. What do you think?
Good.
Good. We need a little more energy than that. What do you think?
Good.
All right, that was
Great.
Hey, we got a great. I love it. Nice power play movement there by Edina to make it 2-0. All right, look who's taking the face-off. Who's on the draw?
Henry Stigstad is
Henry
on
Stigstad on the draw. He wins it over towards Sandberg, whose shot enabled that goal to happen. I don't think he scored. I think someone else tapped it in. Good pass by Hughes. Gets it over to Stigstad. Stigstad over to Banks. Excuse me, House. Is House playing forward? House might be playing forward. Olsen sneaks away with it. Comes back to Stigstad. Stigstad circles down low. On my stick, in my skates, on my stick. He still has it behind the net. Edina playing with renewed vigor here in the third period. And now the East Metro All-Stars try and bring it out. Pressure there in the corner. They get it at the half boards and just into neutral ice, where Hughes goes D to D. House now back in his defensive position. The East Metro All-Stars pick it up in their own zone and they swing all the way back. Porter, how much time is left in the game?
11 minutes and 10 seconds.
11 minutes and 10 seconds. You heard it here first. East Metro All-Stars try and get it out. The frustrating buzz of the Edina Hornet continues as House. Ooh, amazing he didn't take somebody's head off on that swing. Stigstad chips it down low to House. House looking in front. That pass was deflected before he gets to Stigstad. Nice play there by 83. Once, not twice though. Now Sandberg winds, fires. Good quick shot. Great save. Oh, and we got a finger wagging by 41. We got a finger wagging. All right, as a goalie brother, what do you think of that save?
Good.
Just good.
Great.
Great.
I like it. What do you think of the finger wag?
I don't know.
You got no comment on the finger wag. East Metro swings behind the net, comes to the blue line, and that should be offside. No call. We'll take it. Gorski had it on his paddle for a moment, but now East Metro comes back into the zone. Wyatt Smith tries to dipsy and doodle. Oh, what do we got? What do we got?
Save.
What kind of save?
Glove save.
Glove save. And was it a good save?
Yeah.
That's it?
Great.
Great glove save. With energy.
Great glove save.
Yeah, great glove save. That one rolls by Ryder's glove side. It goes behind the net. They battle for it deep in the corner. Puck comes out. Good positional play there by Smith, but he loses it as it comes out. Now Edina goes behind the boards over to Smith. Smith unable to punch it out past the defender. And the East Metro Stars bring it back to the point. They wind, they fire. What kind of save?
Glove.
Did you say blocker?
Yeah, blocker.
Was it a good blocker save?
Yeah.
Good blocker save there by Rose. Now the East Metro Stars keep it in. Good play there by Edina to get out. Smith picks it up in slow motion, and that should be offside. And it is. Wah, wah, wah. Do you know what offsides is?
Yeah.
Can you explain to me what offsides is?
When a person has the puck and they're not when they're between the two blue lines and someone is not between the blue lines and they pass it to them.
That's right.
That's
That's exactly right. When
that's
somebody is inside
offside.
the blue line before the puck is there. That's a great explanation. I love it. All right, Edina trying to continue to put pressure, but they find themselves in their own zone. Dorsey chips it over 6-1 for loud bellows from the East Metro fan base. And East All-Stars chip it by Prang. Prang having nothing of it, goes back and collects it first. He reverses course and gets it over to Dorsey. Just outside his reach, but Dorsey gives chase. He is nothing if not persistent as they go D to D. Cross ice pass broken up once, and now Edina has control in the East All-Star team. Bancroft over to Kelly. Kelly's got Dorsey in front. Oh! Tries to slide it through, and it goes off a skate. Now that puck comes out to the boards, and here come the East All-Stars. They're coming in on Hughes. They cut to the middle, and they run into Bancroft. Left there for Prang. Prang to Bancroft. Bancroft dangerously up the middle, and now the East All-Stars have room. They step up to the middle. Thankfully, they go to the backhand. Puck goes into the corner. Oh, good job by the East All-Stars. That shot goes off Hughes' face, and he knocks it down. Good job there by Kelly to break up what could have been a scoring chance. And now Dorsey chips it back to Kelly. That is likely going to be icing. And it's not! They wave it off for some unknown reason. East All-Stars chip it into the bench, and now we have a whistle. There is no debating that one. That puck left the ice rink. Do you agree?
Yes.
We got a solid
They don't call him the best color guy in the business for nothing.
All right, so it's 2-all. There's 6.5 minutes left. What do you think's going to happen?
I think.
You think your brother's about to be busy?
Yeah.
Here comes the East Metro All-Stars. They run, but good play there by Beckham Lundqvist to keep the puck away from Porter's brother. Now Henry Sigstad comes down the right side. 46 gives him no space. She chips it around her. Good defensive play there, and they wrap it up the boards. House steps down. Olsen steps in. 83 beats them both, and we've got a 2-on-1. Good back check there by Sandberg. Great play by Sandberg to break that up. Now it comes back to the point shot. Blocker down, rebound, shot wide. House waits, patience, loses it, but he lost it right to Beckham. Beckham gives it over to 46. I think he's playing catch with her. Now it's back to House. House looks, tries to find number 46 in white. She seems to be attracting all the attention. House behind the net, rolls it dangerously in front. Sandberg knocks it down. He puts it through the legs of 46. Good play there. Good cross ice pass, D to D. Now it's up and a chip pass. Good played over to 72. 72 turns, winds, fires. Body down there by House. House stays with the puck. He gets taken down, no call. Banks rolls it out across, neutral ice, and that's going to go for icing. I thought their goalie was going to play it. I really did. And now the ref is annoyed by him because he shot it away from where he was standing. All right, Porter, how much time we got left?
4 minutes, 30 seconds.
Looks like we've moved to running time, folks. I guess they are wise, though, and we've eclipsed our game time, so they're just going to run this thing down. East Metro Stars on the puck. Puck goes to the corner.
Are we going into overtime?
There's no overtime today. We play just until the siren goes. Wyatt Smith cuts to the middle, dangerously loses the puck, but Prank is there in support. The East Stars stay on it, though, and they put it deep into the corner. A call to move is heard from the East Stars parents. They bang away on the side of the net, and who's there to make the save?
Ryder.
That's right, Ryder's there to make the save. You heard it here first. Here comes Pranger leading the rush. He's got Sprague, and he finds him on the back end. They stay on side. Sprague, good quick shot, rebound. Oh, he drives it wide. The goalie is out in the low slot, but the puck is nowhere to be found. Smith brings it back to the point to Banks. Banks winds. Oh, tip opportunity for Gorski, and he goes under his stick. Gorski's coming for a change. Smith puts it in deep off the legs of the defender. Now it comes over to Sprague. Sprague turns, rolls it, 5-hole, still available. Nobody home. One of us, many of them, and we wisely exit the situation. How was their goalie on that play? Did he position well or not so much?
I didn't really look at the play, but
Did they stop the puck?
yeah.
Is that good for them?
Mm-hmm.
Is it bad for us?
Yes.
Yes, I agree. Edina on the draw, sees it go over to the East Stars with just under 3 minutes left to go. They get it by House. House, though, not willing to let it go. It's almost as though he let them go by like the offensive lineman does on a screen. Now Bancroft goes behind the net. He wipes away the defender and cuts across the middle. Good pass over to Dorsey, who goes upstairs, and a good left to right push by the goalie keeps it a 2-all goal. Do we get another finger wag? Do we? Do we? No, we got a head wag. Does that count? What do you think?
No.
No, it doesn't count. Doesn't count. 2:15 left to go. House turns, fires, floats, upstairs. Get out of my kitchen, says the East All-Star goalie. East Metro Stars. 2 minutes left to go here in this frenetic third period. East Metro Stars win the draw, but an aggressive forecheck by Bancroft turns it over for a moment. Now the Stars are on a 3-on. We got a 3-on-1. They cut behind the net, looking in front. Good job there by House to knock it with his body into the corner. Edina turns it over though down low. Quick shot. Oh, knocked down by the aggressive glove of
Ryder Rose.
Ryder Rose, that's right. Here comes House the other way. Bancroft now calling for the puck. He gets it later than he wanted it, apparently. East Metro Stars put it to the blue line. They roll it back as Edina in front. And here come the Stars with 1 minute and 15 left to go. That should be icing, and it is. We better line this thing up quick. We're going to be inside a minute by the puck. Time the puck hits the ice. All right, Porter, if this is what you were on the faceoff, what would you do?
Just pass it to someone and then go like up some and then shoot.
Got it. Did that happen?
No.
I think you should be their coach. East Metro Stars spinning back in their own zone. They bring it up to the half boards. Good step up there by Lundqvist. Keeps it in momentarily, and now Olsen gets it deep into the corner with 40 seconds left to go. Let's see if we can get another scoring chance here before the siren goes. Chipped by Sandberg, chipped by Olsen, chipped by Banks. Uncommon in our ability to hold the line, but we see it here, and now Lundqvist has it behind the net. Oh, he's taken down from behind. No call. Lundqvist holds the puck in the corner. I hear this team likes to tie. I don't know. He does got a thing for ties, but let's see if we can break that spell. Oh, Sandberg delayed at the blue line, and that's going to do it, kids. I can't imagine we're going to drop the puck again. Oh, they stopped the clock. They stopped the clock. Puck goes back to the East Metro Stars. They go to D. 5 seconds left. Good step up by Lundqvist. And now Olsen. One, and that'll do it. And yet again, our Edina team skates to a tie. Porter, any final comments?
It was a tie. They didn't do any shots on goal, and bye-bye, friends.
I don't think I could end it any better than that. A little bye-bye, friends. We'll see you on Sunday at 3:50 p.m. Central Time for the first game of the playoffs, where Edina will play either Minnetonka Black and then either Saskatchewan Gold or Waconia. Thanks for traveling with us this season. Hopefully the playoffs end well.
Good job, Porter.
Dude, that was